Hello. It is code time. I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do today, so I just decided I might as well clear up some bugs in the code. Don't worry, there is a respite this next week. Oh yeah, I should say hello to Varione. Hello Fitzgerald, Scott, Shadow Moon, Justo, Lady J. And thanks again for the moderating and raid yesterday, Justo. I was too busy getting destroyed by the scuff to really read chat when it went ham. Hi. Do you guys like the chat box being in front of or behind me? I think behind me might be header. You don't have to feel bad, I really appreciate it. Really, people being cringe in chat doesn't bother me at all. I only care if it bothers other people, honestly. That's really my metric for banning someone. It's like, does this person make chat worse for everyone else? Hello, Plov. Anonymous. But yeah, don't worry about it, I think the raid went pretty well. This coding stream will be weird because my head feels weird, so it will also be like a just chatting thing. So the code will happen, but I will also talk about the anniversary stuff today. I think the anniversary was a big success. I honestly didn't think it would go nearly as well as it did. Of course there were bugs, but it was very playable and it was very funny. Well, it'll be a bit until we do it again, but we will do it again. I think I might make it a thing we always do for the anniversary. Why are you so afraid of the barnacles but not the rest of the NPCs? The barnacles don't even move, they just sit on the ceiling. I mean, we could use a multiplayer horror map for the next community Respite. That doesn't even really need to be a sub goal, we can just do that next month. But yeah, expect Half-Life 2 Coop to return sometime. I mean, if I do it again in a year, I won't get sick of it at all. Also, I'll probably code some more nonsense for it too. In a year, the NPCs will probably be a bit better at pathing around the maps as well. A lot of the times the NPCs got stuck on walls, and some of them for some reason just really wanted to stare at walls. Left 4 Dead 2 is a game I like, but it just really feel like a stream game to me, honestly. I've also played like 1000 hours of it, so I don't know. It's also only 4 players, so I feel like I'd rather do stuff in Gary's mod where it can be like 100 player. Let me go do a code fix that I just remembered to do. Look, it's the code, wow. So one problem I noticed in the playthrough was that sometimes the NPCs would just stare at walls for fun. Do you know how many hours in Gary's mod I have? It's actually well over 10,000. There are still people with more hours than me that I have met, it is insane. But yeah, so I think the problem with the NPCs staring at walls is that they are targeting something and their pathing won't take them around it. So they run into it and they really want to hit that thing. My idea to solve this is to set a maximum to the threat value thing. Hold on, I need to remember how this code works. This should be a min instead of a max. Wow, that's a weird bug I put in here. This bug essentially made it so every time the NPC targeted anything it would target it at 1000 big hate. So I guess that whole system was just broken until now. Well, now it's fixed, let's test to make sure I didn't break things here. They seem to be working properly. Whenever you mess with rotating, you have to be careful not to break all of it. The guys that went deeper in the tunnel lost track of me. They went to where they last saw me and started wandering. This is the intended code. So that works still okay, good. Why would Respite need to be reborn? Anyways, that's a nice fix, yay. The next thing. Oh yeah, I should remove the coop commands now. I will do that later. The NPCs aren't on the GitHub. I'm not happy enough with fire stability to upload them anywhere. Plus a bunch of the NPC base code needs updates before I am willing to show it to other people. I can reduce this number now since the coup isn't happening. For some reason in the coup game mode the NPCs only took like 1/5 of the damage they shelled from shotguns. Just a little adjustment there. Hello Winder. Nice teeth. A compliment for Universal Union. Universal Union, you are so good at combining creatures together with machines and making them better. Very nice Bo, and good work out there unionizing all the universe. Winder, you have a very nice single tooth that you showed me as you entered the stream today. Good job brushing that single tooth. It's very white and nice. Amazing work. Also it has a cooldown union, you can't just spam it. Alright, next up is I want to make it so the NPCs react better to explosive damage. See how they don't really fly away, they just kind of drop. I want to make it so they fly away. So time to figure out how to do that. How do I do this again, my brain? Okay, here's the physics code. First I need to detect if it's explosive damage. You want another compliment? Your hair is looking especially good today for being a whole bunch of dead cells. Your dead cells are so fresh and nice today. Very nice job taking care of that death attached to your body. Okay, Windera. Your muscular system is looking especially muscular today. It's doing an amazing job holding you together and moving your body. I need to somehow replicate the force of this thing. I'm glad you enjoy my compliments. What is happening here? Okay there. I can't tell if this position value is where the damage hit the NPC or where the explosion happened. The problem see probably just that there's no damage force. So I need to make a damage force. Oh, it has damage force, it's just purely upwards. That's odd, let me test something. Yeah, so it does launch them upwards, which isn't quite what I want. But I can make this work, I think. Let me test this position value. The position value is the same, so it is indeed the value of the explosion's position. Good. Which means I can just draw a line from the dude to that pose and make them go in that direction. This will need a lot of adjustments. Oh wow, it actually worked really well. I lied, it barely needs adjustments at all. How did I do that? When did I start understanding vectors? Oh my god. I will need to change it slightly though. The force is greater the further away from the explosion they are, which it should be the opposite, you'd think. So I guess I need to normalize this and then multiply it by a static value. So it preserves the direction but the force is static. A little too powerful. Wow, that guy got sent. This is already a big improvement for sure. If they get hit in the top, they get a bit funky though. Since the explosion is trying to bounce them up and down at the same time. There's still some small improvements to be made. The explosion always trying to bounce things upwards might be a problem. Thinking suddenly hard. Let's try some other explosives. There was a frame of T-pose there. Bigger explosions should launch things harder, I think. It kind of does. I didn't even code that, so why does it already work? Honestly, it might just be fine as is. Hi, tell I am doing well. I accidentally instantly completed the thing I was doing. Somehow I used these vectors properly, and normally I am terrible with vectors. This grenade launcher could use some recodes. The explosion thing seems good enough though. Yeah, I hate vector math normally, but somehow I learned how to do the thing I wanted to do instantly. I almost failed vector math twice when I took classes on it. Though the second near fail was almost because I had pneumonia during finals week. Alright, well, let's move on from the explosion since they kind of just at work. Wait, one row thing actually. Let's scale this by the damage taken. So more damaging explosions have more yeet. Hard to test that though. Hello Mythical, welcome. Yeah, I just kind of caught pneumonia that one time, it was annoying. My allergies give me respiratory infections, sometimes it's basically the worst. Alright, what next? Looks like a small bug fix because I typoed the loot table. This capital J here is causing problems. How dare you bring a capital J into my house? Simply unacceptable in this case sensitive household. Looks like there was only one instance of that though. Hello Onigili, I do not recommend touching that thing, it is very evil. You are the walking adaptation of a zombie. Well, that sounds rough. Though I guess it's better to be a zombie than be dead though. Alright, small bug fixed, yay. Next thing. Why does touching an evil thing sound more tempting? He will kill you. Tail is a lethal danger. You do need protection from him. I will protect from him, just don't touch him. Okay, next thing. One of the dudes has weird hitboxes sometimes. Fixing that may require things I cannot do though. Hello DM, welcome. He is another entity, but he is not separate, he is attached to me. Tail is evil, do not touch. Collisions are confusing. It might be too much of a bother to fix. Let me try to replicate this. when he crawling, his head sometimes doesn't exist when he stands up. You can shoot straight to him. I try so hard to protect you from tail. Why do you want to die? It's strange how it's like just the head. Okay, it's not just the head. So idly what happens is that the animation moves its limbs out of its collision box, so they don't get hit. But how can I possibly fix that? My brain hurt. Hello Violet, welcome. Physics is destroying my brain. Let me go look at some other entities to see what they do. Solid physics. Hello Vimu, welcome. What will this do, I wonder? Well, it does not work well for sure. This is amazing. I did not expect it to work like this. Of all the things I expected, I did not expect that. How many hours for monetization? It hasn't updated yet from the big stream, so I don't know. It only updates every few days and it's like 2 days behind. So I'll know tomorrow. The problem today, let me show you. Wait, I might have fixed it accidentally. See how sometimes I am just shooting straight through him. Hello Tommy C, welcome. I am good, I am using my brain poorly. Basically his body during some animations extends outside of his collision bounds, which means the bullets cannot hit those body parts sometimes. I can shoot straight through his right arm during attack animations. Only when he's crawling though. I would have to code up a whole debug render and I think that would be hard. But I think I already made it better by moving the physics in it from the client to the server. Before you could shoot straight through his head. The problem is there still, but it's not as bad. Okay, just kidding, you can still shoot through head. Oh god, it's a debug. Neato. This would have been useful to know about when I was configuring the chat box. Oh well, that's good to know, thanks for telling me. Back to suffering. I mean, maybe you did and I just forgot. I am very forgetful. I don't think I can actually fix this problem completely. Only real physics props allow you to make the collision fully based on the mesh of the model. NPCs like these only let me use rectangles, and fixing this problem properly would require a rectangle that changes. I didn't know there was documentation. You are correct. I could try making it so just that animation has an elongated thing, but I don't know if that's a good idea. Have fun memeing on Discord Mythical. The regular ones work perfectly fine. They also work fine when not attacked. I don't know if it's worth spending more time on. Let's consider it improved for now. Alright, next thing is just some anti-stick functions. So the NPCs that spawn other NPCs currently do not check very hard if they will spawn that thing into a wall. I would like to not have them spawn inside walls. I am the only one that is allowed to live in the walls. For this we must do a hull trace, which I have done like 20 times already. I learned how to do this like the other week and it is very helpful. Except here I did it wrong. Where is the good code at again? Now to figure out how to test this. So this specific NPC spawns NPCs with corpses. So I just need to shove a corpse somewhere where the spawning NPC would get stuck. Okay, it kind of works. It should still explode the corpse though, why didn't it? So why did it explode it only when another corpse arrived? That's odd, it worked eventually. It takes 2 tries. Why though? Is it just the timer? Okay, so the ragdoll only removes down here is the problem. Just move this up here. It still takes him 2 tries, that's so weird. Maybe he tries against before the timer is up and it screws up some stuff. Hello Umbran, I am doing my best. This is such a weird bug. Why is this printing? That's weird. So the first time it always fails. That's so weird. Mostly the bug I wanted to fix here was that the creeper would sometimes spawn its buddies in walls and stuff. And that's fixed now at least. Oh well, it's not a big deal. Let's figure out why that thing is printing. Then we'll apply the anti-stuck spawning thing to other dudes. I also want to track down that print statement, it's going to drive me insane. Here it is. This was when I was trying to fix the NPCs breaking maps. Forgot to delete it. Site and I found the print statement, it can't drive me insane anymore. Hello charged Goku. The search box doesn't show up on stream because it's a different window. Oh wait, I forgot to show you the code anyways. Enjoy the code now, the screen is filled with a mess. Listen, I'm very tired. I had a really nice break day yesterday, it was very comfy. Also, Violet, did you ever figure out why I suddenly had a different voice for Ogen time and never again yesterday? That was so weird. Oh good, now my internet is lagging, sorry if it buffers. Yeah, it's not a big deal, that's never happened before until then. I am so good at bug testing. I find bugs that aren't even physically possible. Okay, I broke his summon thing. Interesting. Inconsistent variable names. Still no work though. It's colliding with the dude. There we go. Alright, that's fixed. What was the exact same sentence? I don't think anyone clipped it. Basically what I fixed here was that this guy would shove people into the ceiling. I was possessed by the spirit of Default Chan. It happened in the first Canals level where Barney gives you the crowbar, I think. I have a good memory for really stupid things. Really stupid things that make no sense why I would remember them. Alright, what else needs this function update? Let's make sure this still works. Okay, I broke that, let's fix that. Oh good, I get to wrestle people. I never asked for this, but thank you for making me a wrestler. What a weird sentence. Okay, it's colliding somehow. With something. I hate physics. Why can't reality just bend to what I want it to be? Also, can my internet stop being garbage? It was fine for like 10 hours straight the other day. Why does it suck so much right now? Is it because the code is on the screen? No, it's still dropping. Very cool. Yeah, sorry about all this suffering. I will continue coding though. Okay, it's colliding with the balls. Those damn balls. How can I filter that? I guess I could spawn them after. Insult redeem. Okay. Someone is stinky. How dare they? It went in my normal voice. That's so strange. I am still dropping frames. Why? Okay, problem fixed. Okay, fixed. Yay. Okay, well, it's not that big of a deal anyways. I don't want to insult you guys, though I like you guys. Here we go. This one already worked fine, but might as well double check. Also, how bad is the frame drops? Is it like unwatchable? I hope it's not unwatchable. Wow, has shoving them through the wall very impressive. I just want to make sure he isn't spawning him inside the wall. I am still dropping so many frames. Why is this a thing? Hello? I am no longer dropping frames. Okay, that was a weird fix. Sorry for all of that scuff. Back to programming now. Why do you want me to insult Brent? I mean, I can try. Actually, no, I can't. I like Brent. I don't want to insult him. I don't have the heart to be mean even for a joke most of the time. Brent smelly. Brent stinky. That's the best I can give you. Sorry, Brent. It's not a real redeem, so it won't take your points. I should really just standardize this system. But lazy. I tried my best to insult him. I'm not very good at it. Unless I am playing Dota, I can insult people in Dota. Let me unbreak this real quick. Insult Winder. Winder, you can't decide if your name is Windier or Winder. What a big baka. Hello Emerald, welcome. I don't want anyone to cry though, don't cry or I will beat you up. If you cry I will give you something to cry about. Why did I suddenly become so violent? I am sorry. Oh god, this code is really old. Okay, well, let's just update that. Nice. Listen, Winder, it was redeemed. It was redeemed by you. I don't want to be possessed. I already have to live with Kale. I don't need another person in there. Why do they pose at the start? Spawn is called too soon, I think. That might be a problem in the actual NPC. Oh, was your name actually randomly generated? For a random name, it's not a bad one. These guys don't spawn to posing, so why do the others? This NPC is really old. One of the first. Well, this more or less seems fine. Maybe it's because the idle function is overridden. Windy or fiend? Like a fiend. But there's more wind. This should be working fine. I think this model might just be weird. They to pose for a single instant. What if I get rid of the teleport code? No, they still do. Oh well, I only noticed these things since I've seen them 500 times. Most people aren't going to notice like a 3-frame long to pose. It will bother me though, I hate it. At some point I should just go through and clean up all the code in every NPC, but that sounds horrifying. How is the frame drops? Is it still lagging or buffering sometimes? Unfortunately, I don't think I can do anything to fix it right now. Seems like today is just a day where my internet sucks. Hello swag, agree. Not much I can really do about it, unfortunately. 10% dropped frames. Wow, whoa, whoa. Oh well, suffering commences. At least it didn't happen during the anniversary stream. Back to coding. Alright, let's make sure this guy's thing works. So he does good. Mark that as done. What other NPCs summoned things? He worked. Yeet. All you know is swagging. That's a good field for sure. I am just working on fixes some bugs in my NPCs right now. Currently I am making the NPCs that make other NPCs not get them stuck as often. I think I've applied that improvement to all of them now. Now for some other stuff. Some NPCs do not bleed because they have no blood, but it makes attacking them feel weird since there's no feedback. So I'm going to add an effect for that. Where is that code at even? I did this in such a weird way. Why didn't I just make a boolean? The system is here, it's just not used by some dudes because I am stupid. I just have to change how this works slightly. This is annoying though. Why did I do it like this? Past me is annoying. I want to change this later, but whatever for now. Okay, the effect works. Good night, Violet. That bus ride sounds awful. Get some nice rest. At least I made it so I can just add this variable to all these dudes and it'll work. A little feedback when you hit them goes a long way. Nya. There is your Nya. Welcome, Super. A lot of these guys were missing effects apparently. Can you have some nachos? If I had some, I would give you some, but I do not, sadly. Oh, you were asking for Justo's nachos? Justo, give me some nachos. Also, welcome back, Justo. You have come to the scuffed buffering and frame dropping stream. Thank you. You have saved my life. Blood is flying out of my face. That's so weird. We should fix that probably. Why does it even happen? Does it happen with the other one too? This must be because his head is gone. I don't know if I can fix that easily. Nice to hear that the frames are going. Right now I'm adding hit effects to all the guys that are missing them. So like you know how when you shoot rust it's like. There's no hit effect, no blood or anything. I'm going to add one. But for now I'm making sure all the rapes have one first. Speedy boy. This isn't too hard to do since the code already exists. Why did I make it like the? Now he does a distort thing when you shoot him. We spoke too soon, the frames die again. Almost done with all the husks here. There's a couple other special cases now. Like this guy. So I add an effect here. Now what effect do I give the electric man? It hates that. I want a different effect, but at least it works. So time to look through particles. These things are so hard to find because some just won't work at all. Where even is this electric thing? It's an episode 2 particle. Sometimes they just don't work. Let's try this effect. That actually looks good. I didn't expect it to work so well. How do you feel Justo as someone who will have to hit these monks in the face with weapons? Now should I add this to the creeper as well? Let's see how it looks. I wonder if I can make it red. I don't think particles usually like changing colors, but let me Google. Hello Rod, welcome. Oh boy, the Valve Wiki, time for suffering. This thing uses an engine entity, which means it is different from everything else and more complicated. Doesn't seem like there's any color option, sadly. Oh well. It still looks alright. Wish it was red though. I think it looks good. Alright, now for the husks. I might as well just make it so they bleed normally. Let's check it.
When this is all over,
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't dream anymore.
I feel it.
Yeah, it works. Let's mess with this guy. I may have broken something. Their collision group is messed up. So why no collide, huh? Okay, so since its bones are weird, it won't put the thing in the right place. I can make a workaround for this. Not ideal. This might require more complicated things. For whatever reason, the damage position gets messed up if some of the attacked thing's bones are scaled down. And the effect comes out of the attacker instead of the attack. That's a bit better. Good enough for now, I'd say. These guys are so weird. Alright, let me look at my to-do list. That's probably enough stuff done for today. Let's head over to the chatting screen and we'll talk about the plans for next week. Hello. It is the chatting screen. Or should I say hi, like in the anniversary? Hello Zeph, welcome, I just coded things. So yeah, it was a nice week of doing some cool stuff. That's alright Zeph, there will always be more streams in the future. And the VODs are there too if those interest you. Speaking of streams, let's talk about my plans for next week. Thursday, I'll continue my Halo Reach Legendary playthrough. See you later Zeph. Friday, I will play a horror game. I might end up starting the Stalker series, but I am not sure yet. Saturday, regular Respite episode. Sunday, maybe more programming. That's my tentative schedule for streams next week. There will of course be a stupid vid on Wednesday unless I can't think of anything stupid to make a video of. But I should have some ideas, maybe, possibly. I might have run out of clips, so I'll have to go make some more to upload them on Tuesdays as well. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. The coding streams are typically more relaxed and chill than the other ones. Oh wow, I completely forgot to play music this entire stream. I usually do that, but I guess I just completely forgot. Oh well, I'll remember next time. I guess it was sort of like a just chatting stream at the same time, so it was slightly different than normal. I think that might be all I have to say for now. Oh yeah, one more thing. After the anniversary stream, we should be pretty close to the watch hour requirement for YouTube partner. So that's pretty pogger if I do say so myself. Oh boy, it's time to spin. Spin complete. Win or no, NTR is evil. I will king Chimberton. I spoke slowly for some reason. I shouldn't go on and on about NTR, people will just get confused. I am so okay, I don't know what that word means. But I do know that it is evil and bad. Hello Mythical, welcome back again. What was I saying? Oh yeah, YouTube partner. I should be very serious to the requirements for that. So once that happens, I will probably schedule another party thing. Howdy, Dennis. I don't think I have anything else in my brain right now. I have the sudden urge to be stupid. Hold on. Howdy. There's been some smugglers round these parts. Ya here? You wouldn't have anything to do with that, would ya? I am suddenly the sheriff of these parts, so ya better stay out of trouble. Got it? Don't let me catch you do any smuggling or any illegal hunting. I look healthier. The sheriff has to take good care of their body. Do not speed, Dennis, that is against the law, you hear me? Keep yourself safe out there, partners. Don't speed. If you're caught smuggling or crimin', I will have to send Deputy Tail after ya, you know. Wait, is ya know a cowboy thing to say? I don't understand accents, I'm just a country cat. Anyways, I am done being insane. Yee. So yeah, that happened. I don't really know why I did that. The urge to howdy overcame me. I am hungry and it is time to end stream, otherwise I would howdy for longer. So, Thank you all for watching, whether it was live or the VOD. I hope you all have a nice day and or night, and I will see you next time. Look forward to next week where we do things and have fun, yeah. You stay out of trouble out there, you cowboys and cowgirls.